Chances are you already know what dropshipping is, but I still want to do a very simple explanation of what it is and clarify what kind of dropshipping we will be talking about in this course. So the word dropshipping just refers to an e-commerce order fulfillment method, which is why anyone who says dropshipping is dead doesn't really make any sense. For dropshipping to die, people would have to stop ordering things online. The term dropshipping, it just means that you're selling a product that you yourself don't hold inventory of. So if someone says that dropshipping is dead, they're either confused or trying to steer you away to sell you on a NFT day trading program. So okay, dropshipping is when you sell someone a product and then have it shipped to your customer directly from a supplier, basically without ever touching it. In this course, we will be talking about AliExpress Shopify dropshipping specifically. I'll get into other forms of fulfillment at the end, but I believe this is by far the best way to get into e-commerce when you're starting from scratch as a beginner, and even at the expert level, people still use these exact strategies to test new products. AliExpress Shopify dropshipping means we will be building an e-commerce website on Shopify to sell products, and then we will fulfill the orders we get through AliExpress. So for example, we find a product that's listed on AliExpress for $5. We can build a website on Shopify selling it for $20, and when someone orders it from our website, we get their $20 and purchase the product on AliExpress for $5. We put our customer's address when checking out on AliExpress, so they receive the product from AliExpress without us ever touching it. And in this process, we just made $15. Of course, you have to pay for marketing and other expenses, so you're not profiting $15, but that's the general idea. And you just keep scaling this process and making a profit on every order you get without ever necessarily having to touch the product. Now, eventually, you may want to build a connection with your AliExpress seller to get discounts, quicker shipping, custom packaging, or maybe even start ordering in bulk to your country, to your location, so you can fulfill the orders, or even just send bulk orders to fulfillment centers in the US and pay them to fulfill orders, start shooting custom content, hire people, and scale your operation into a billion-dollar e-commerce company. There's a lot of different paths you can take after you start making money with dropshipping, or you can even continue just running up random products over and over again. There's just so many different opportunities within the space. Again, in this course, we'll be covering Shopify, AliExpress dropshipping. However, a lot of this stuff will easily, directly still apply, even if you want to make a website outside of Shopify or fulfill your orders with a source other than AliExpress. And without further ado, thank you for enrolling, and I'm so incredibly excited for you guys to go through this course and hopefully make a ton of money. Now that we're all on the same page about what dropshipping is, let's talk about the 4 moving parts that you need to get right in order to succeed with dropshipping. I believe it all boils down to these 4 things: your product, your website, your advertisement, and then your marketing. We'll get into how to choose the right product and what makes a winning product in the next section. That's pillar 1. After that, I'll build a real dropshipping store step by step on Shopify, guide you through the whole process from start to finish, which is the website pillar. Then we'll talk about your advertisement, like the actual video that people will see. If you're not familiar, this is called the ad copy, and that's going to be the 3rd pillar. And then finally, the 4th pillar, we'll talk marketing, which is how you're going to get your ad in front of people. As you know from the videos that probably led you to this course, the main marketing platform we're going to cover here is TikTok ads. I truly think that's currently the best way to get into dropshipping, so we'll cover everything to do with that, and we'll actually create and publish some live ads for the store that we create earlier in the video. I'll show you my exact path to taking products to $1,000 per day in revenue, which we do with the store we're going to build here in a second, and then we'll get into how to actually scale much further from 1,000 per day. I'll also be sure to talk about other forms of social media marketing, but the main one we're going to be focusing on is TikTok ads. I'll then cover how to automate fulfilling orders, and in between some of the pillars, I'll get into other pieces of very important information, but that's the basic outline. A few points on outsourcing. So with dropshipping, you have to wear quite a number of hats. There's website design, there's creating ads, running the ads. It can kind of be a lot. I believe in doing all of these things all on my own, at least for when I'm testing the products. Some people will tell you that's stupid. The whole point of being the boss and CEO is to just control things from a distance and outsource everything. You just want to be combining and leading it, which there is some truth to that line of thinking. But I think especially for people starting out, it's very important to learn all of the moving parts of this business, to go through it on their own. And it's really not all that difficult to set everything up. Shopify is simple to use, and you don't have to get crazy with any editing or anything like that to make something work. Also, throughout your dropshipping journey, you're gonna have to do a lot of tweaking and testing. So knowing some of these basic skills will be so beneficial. You won't have to run and pay an editor every time you need to tweak something on your website or ad or photo. Not to mention, if you're outsourcing everything, it's gonna add up and get expensive very quick, which can be killer in the beginning. If you have a product really take off and you wanna spend 10 grand on a state-of-the-art website and hire a production team for your ads, that makes sense, more power to you. But in the beginning, I recommend you do a lot of these things all on your own. But all of that said, I do wanna explain some options you may have if you're absolutely stuck or lost on something and would like to outsource some parts of this. Pillar 1, finding the right product. You can't really outsource that. You want to be able to make the final decisions on what products you want to test. There's tools that'll help you, but you can't fully really outsource that. Pillars 2 and 3, which are the website and ads, there's a lot of editing and design that goes into that. So if you want to outsource some things there, you can try Fiverr. It has a ton of different sellers from high-end to more cost-efficient options for doing just about anything. And we will actually outsource something when we get into section 3, the advertisement. We'll talk a little more about that in regards to ads in the ad section. But again, if you ever do need to outsource something, a good place to start would be Fiverr. This isn't sponsored, it's just what I sometimes use. And that's mostly when I get to the point where I want to scale something and hire graphic designers that can do a better job than what I can do on my own, get some package design and stuff like that. And then pillar 4, the actual marketing and running ads, that's definitely something I would not recommend you outsource for this kind of thing. Again, at least in the beginning, if you're doing hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, maybe you can benefit from hiring an ad agency. But that's that. Let's head into pillar 1 and talk about finding the right product.